Okay, now I'm going to come down the other side. I've still got the 10% handy in case I need it. And on this side, from the viewer, there we see a little bit of the epaulette indicate the shoulder seam. Top of the pockets you can kind of do with two close vertical lines, but trying to leave a little white space. And then I'm going to just go around the flap of the pocket. I'm trying to leave a little highlight there. And I'm just going to fill in those sort of like 3 sections of that pocket where we put those seams. This area, there's actually a strong highlight right along that. So I'm just going to try to leave that white there. Strong highlight along where that placket is. Let's see what we got on the waist. We've got a shaded area, a little bit of highlight, and then more shade. We've got that seaming that is created because there's sort of a welt. Oops, I missed an area up in here. Going to try to leave a little bit of highlight. Of course, I'm using that broad nib all the time. I'm going to come down that sleeve and try to get this real wiggly area in here along that where her elbow remembers that it was bent, and then leave a little white highlight on the outer edge. And in here, this will be white, or black, sorry. Okay, now, once again, we've got this seam that we're going to try to, oops, I didn't do a very good job, do a better job than I did. Try to make 2 parallel lines and leave a little bit of white in there. Down here at the bottom of the jacket, there's shadow, strong highlight, a little bit more strong highlight, and then a little bit more shadow. Okay, and then this last area, I'm going to try to find the shapes in there. Try to leave a strong highlight, but then I'm going to take my 10% gray and kind of blend it a little bit. It's a little too strong. This is a little too strong right here, too. Okay, now I'm going to go back into that collar area. And I don't know exactly what that rubber cement's going to do, so we'll see. But I'm just.
Rubber cement this picture too?
I did. I dabbed it up in here, so I'm not sure if it'll do anything. All right, but you can see for this shearling, you just kind of make wiggly, curly lines, leaving some highlight. So that, at least that's what I did over here. So just so you've got a puffy kind of a contour line, and then you just kind of put in those wiggly lines. And I'm going to leave it with a lot of white to keep it kind of strong looking. Although if you look in this photograph, it is toned down with some gray. So we could tone it down if we want to. We can decide. All right, and in this area, I'm dabbing in that fur area. At the bottom, I'm dabbing in the black, and just kind of wiggly. After you've done that, if you did put the rubber cement in that area, then you just use your finger and you rub away the rubber cement. And it didn't do much because I don't think I got too much in that area. Little bit. It just opened up. So what will happen is the white paper will just kind of show underneath where the rubber cement was, and then you can go back and, if it's too strong, you can dab a little bit more in there. So what I'm going to do now, the finishing touch, again, is to take at least that's what I like to do. You could leave it even just white and black like this, or you could take that chart pack and just kind of go over all of the black leather, and it just kind of softens up the way the leather and the highlights look, in my opinion. I like the way that works. And it just softens it up. Of course, we're still not finished, because now we take our white and our black pencil and we go back in to add the definition. That's blue, that's blue. Looking to see what pencils I got here. I might need to sharpen. So you got 2 black leather jackets. We're going to do a black leather pant in a second. And then I think the rest of the leather that we'll do tonight, we'll try a burgundy leather and maybe a brown leather instead of repeating the black leather. But we're going to get plenty of leather in. We've got suede, fur, and sweater knits to go too, and denim. I don't know if we'll get it all done or not. Okay, so then I'll come back and with the black pencil, define that shape, and you can then also go in the white pencil will bring it out even more onto the button. I have my waist, shaped waist seam, bringing that out with the white pencil. The pocket details, shape of the pocket, the pleats in the pocket, bringing out the sleeve seam. You can soften up those. You can kind of go back over those bend wrinkles if you want to define the shape of the jacket here. I'm going back over that seaming detail at the bottom of the jacket with the white pencil. You can dab a little bit of that white pencil into the fur if you want, make it a little bit softer. Actually, I think I still need a little bit more black marker in the fur. So I'm just kind of defining the spaces between the fur, and there's a seam at the bottom of the sleeve there, double needle. Uh-oh. Dropped a pencil. There's now the zipper, if you had silver paint, you could hit that with silver or gold paint. I have a silver pencil, so I'm just going to hit that zipper with a little bit of silver. You could also do the same thing on the snaps on the pocket. If you have a silver pencil or silver paint, you could do that. But you can do that later. And that I would call finished as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording.